The homeless are individuals like you and me. The only thing they have in common is lack of a roof over their heads. Just like the only things that you and I have in common is that we do have homes to go to. They deserve the same respect that you and me get. Not all of them are bums and thieves. Let me introduce you to David. Hi David, thank you for talking to us. Can you tell us a little bit about it?
Yes. When I got here, I stayed homeless for 12 years.
12 years.
Well, I had gone through so much loss that I didn't want to be. I was heartbroken. Not only from the loss of my fiance and my child due to a drunk driver, but losing my business, my home. I got here and I just didn't want.
You had a business. You were a businessman.
Yeah, I had a custom cabinet shop. I built custom cabinets and doors, entertainment centers. I worked hard every day. But I had lost so much that I didn't want anything. I just was devastated. So I work every day selling my art, and my art is it's the way I feed myself. This is my daily bread. I don't ask for handouts. I don't go panhandle from people. I don't bother people at the tables when they're eating. I work. They come to me, and this is how I feed myself. Now, after 12 years of homeless, I did receive some help through 555, but you got to understand, they expect you to go there one time and be miraculously healed. After 12 years of homelessness, it's not going to happen the first or even the 5th or maybe even the 10th or 20th time. You see, you get caught into a cycle. And just like anything, it takes time to rearrange your life. They give you, maybe 3 months there, and in that 3 months, it helps a lot. But you can't expect somebody to change overnight. It's a process. And sometimes for a lot of people, like for me, it didn't work the first time. It didn't work the third time. And it takes a reprogramming to get off the street and to get into your own house. And I work hard, and I had a place. Yeah, and I did it on my own. I was staying.
With the money you were making here?
That's right, from my art. Now, 555 had shut me out. They won't help me anymore. So, some police officers went above and beyond, and they got me in to Camilla's house on their own, without 555, because 555 won't help me.
Oh.
So they did this on their own. They put their own necks on the line, literally. Their jobs on the line.
Miami Beach police officers?
That's right.
Okay.
Some officers who really care about people. And I'm not going to say their names. I wish I could give them credit,
yeah,
but I don't want to, because I don't want to get them in any trouble.
Absolutely.
But they saved my bacon by helping me get in there in 2 weeks. I had enough money to get an apartment.
Oh.
In order for me to save enough money without shelter, it'll take me a year to get it back off the street. And I worked 7 days a week.
So you got to have a home because you were in the shelter, so you keep working and you saved money?
And I saved my money and I got the apartment, but then after 2.5 months, the neighbor's roof collapsed because it wasn't the greatest place. It was what I could afford. I had to be quick. The neighbor's ceiling fell in. Everybody in the building got 3-day notice, and I was back outside. The landlord had saw my video on YouTube, so he was willing to help me, and he didn't charge me first, last deposit. He only charged my month's rent. And I was paying my rent on time. But when the roof fell in, he decided to empty out the building and just redo the whole building. And it's under construction now.
Oh.
I don't
I'm sorry, how long ago was that?
This was only a month ago.
A month ago. So you were living in a home until a month ago?
Yeah. And now that I'm back outdoors, it's going to take me another year to save first, last deposit, because all my expenses of feeding, especially him, he's number one.
Yeah, introduce us because
this is Jeremiah. He is my only family. He's my only friend. He is my everything. He eats before I eat. Vet bill, his shots are up to date. He goes to the vet. He goes to the doctor. He gets everything he needs before I do. And he's like my child. Nobody wants to give you a job if you stink.
Well,
Nobody
that
wants
is
to give
true.
you a job if you don't have clothes to change into every day. So it's hard to find a job when you're homeless. One, you don't have a phone or an address for them to even tell you that yes, we're going to hire you. You don't have somewhere to go and get cleaned up, to change your clothes. So getting a job is pretty much out of the question unless you have an organization that's willing to help you, like the Camilla's House, you know. But it's difficult. I mean, it becomes a vicious circle, a catch-22.
And David, I heard that sometimes you get arrested because you're doing your art. I don't understand much about the licensing on the beach, but I know that they give, like, there's a lottery and they give the license.
Yes.
Have you ever applied?
I
or
did
looked
have a
into it?
license, but I couldn't afford to keep it up, and because I have been arrested for this and I have fines, they won't give you a license unless you pay your fine.
You have to pay your fine. How do you know how much are your fines?
Thousands of dollars,
Thousands?
I'm sure. And I don't know how much it is because I can't afford, one, to get in more trouble. But because this is how I feed myself. I don't even have food stamp cards because I work. I work every day, and all I want is to make an honest living.
Let me ask you, because okay, you told me that from the 555 building you can no longer get help, but what about the institutions in Miami? Like, so I love Camilla's House, the people, there's a Chapman House.
I have to be down in that area. If I'm sleeping here without shelter, I can't go over there because they say you're South Beach 555's issue. And since they abandoned me,
I'm a little confused. So,
if I'm not living downtown homeless,
so if you're not sleeping there on their streets,
they won't.
they can't give you the shelter.
Right,
And
because 555, this is their jurisdiction.
so, and you cannot get help from here. Okay, I'm gonna look into it. It's very confusing. I'm gonna look into it and I'll get back to you.
Thank you for your help.
Thank
you for caring
Thank you, honey.
and
Thank you
taking
for
time.
your time.
Thank you for taking time to help
to
me.
my son and to everybody else. I really appreciate that. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. And David, I would like to give you, since we always the Zika thing, I got some, can I give this to you?
Yes.
Yes, on that.
See, I mean, all these scars are ants and bugs. Yes, thank you. This is so bad.